Shredding season has begun. For the last 5 years, I haven't been able to participate in shredding season because I've had a multitude of issues. Life keeps getting in the way, but now I'm here. Now I'm back. I'm in the shredding room. And I just wanted to share a couple of tips. Maybe you're thinking of doing the same thing. Shredding to me is just getting in the best shape you possibly can. It's not about doing a few extra exercises for your core or losing a few pounds. It's getting shredded, it's getting ripped, it's getting to the point where you're electric and you have an edge to you again. I haven't had an edge. I've been so dull for 5 years now. I had hernia surgery last year. The year before that it was another issue, and the year before that another issue. And you just get caught up with life getting in the way. Well, finally I'm back. I'm back here in the shredding room and I'm ready to go. Now there's just a few things I'm going to go over today, but I'm going to go deeper into it in the future. The first thing you have to do is you got to eliminate sugars. Sugars are the worst thing you can do when you're trying to get shredded, get ripped, six-pack abs, all that stuff. And the body doesn't see sugar the way the mind sees sugar. The mind sees sugar sometimes is good, and packaging and ingredients play tricks on us. You see cane sugar and you go, oh, that's better than sugar. That's not candy, that's cane sugar. They picked that from the jungles, and it's this pureness and raw, and everybody's into raw sugar and pure sugar, cane sugar. It's all sugar. Your body adapts to it the same way as eating a candy bar. It's almost like a volcano when you have too much sugar in your body. It explodes and it goes everywhere. It puffs you up, it gets you fat, it diseases the cells. But when you're really trying to get in really good shape and you're using a lot of juices and fruits, it's the same thing. It's sugar, and there's too much in your bloodstream, there's too much in your cells, and it puffs you up. Is the only way I can describe it. Over the last couple of years, I've been juicing a lot, and I was using a lot of apple juice and a lot of probiotic juices, and I felt better for a while, but I noticed my stomach was always bloated, I felt fat all the time, and it was basically the sugar. So for the last month or two, I've been cutting down, but now I'm ready just to go to almost zero. The only sugar I'll be using on this project, which I'm starting today, I don't know when it's going to end, is bananas. Bananas are probably the only sugar I'll be using, and maybe 1 to 2 bananas a day. The reason why is bananas are so much more soothing when you're eating a lot of vegetables. Bananas are good for the digestive system, and sometimes when you're eating a lot of kale and spinach and broccoli, it slows things down. Bananas soothes digestion. So that's really the only sugar I'm voluntarily going to use. Honey's out, raw sugar in the raw is out, cane sugar's out, juices are out. So bananas right now are the only thing I'm going to be using. So that's number one. Number two is the workouts. I'm going to go much deeper into these workouts over the next couple of weeks, but you should feel when you're in the gym as if you're a tornado. And what I mean by that is your workouts should be intense, they should be vicious, they should mean something. There should be electricity to it. There should be edginess to it. It shouldn't be walking on the treadmill, watching a movie or reading a book. That's not what this is about. This is about electricity in your workout. I used to train people in a fitness studio about a decade ago, and I overheard the owner once talking about me. I was in the other room, and he had no clue what he was doing. But he said to one of his other trainers, oh, that Billy, he comes in here like a tornado, and he wrecks the place. And I loved hearing that. I knew he was talking bad about me, but I loved the idea that he called me a tornado. And that was like 11 years ago. And ever since, I always think back to that moment. I go, yeah, that's right, I'm a tornado. And the people I train know I'm a tornado. And that's what works. I mess up the gym. This is my gym, and it looks like a tornado hit it today because I worked out this morning. And I tear stuff apart. That's how I work out. That's how it goes. I mean, that's part of getting shredded. It's not about walking and running and using a treadmill. It's about resistance training, heavy resistance training, light resistance training. It really doesn't matter the weight you're using. The intensity is what it's all about. It's about moving fast. It's about doing almost every exercise, being limitless in the exercises you use, and being a tornado. That's a big part of it. The third thing, and to me it's so important to declutter your head, to keep your brain focused on what you're doing, not to allow everything in the fitness world and everything you read to get into your brain, because 99% of it's bullshit. 99% of what you hear on the internet and TV and commercials, infomercials, it's all nonsense. Most of the people that are promoting this stuff are all on steroids. They're models. They were born with their looks. They're all the pretty people. And if we're buying that garbage, you probably have a basement full of it. Whether it's Nutrisystem or it's the latest gadget that someone's promoting that's going to give you 10-second abs, that's all nonsense. Our minds are cluttered with all that. But our minds are cluttered with so much stuff. And one of the things that I do every day, and I'll continue to do forever, and I'm not preaching, but it's meditation. Meditation is the key to decluttering your mind, not only while you're practicing meditation, but throughout the day. It's the results that count. It's how you feel the rest of the day. It's how you interact with people during the day. It's how you go through your workouts. When your mind is clear, you work out better. When your mind is clear, you make better choices as far as food and drink go. So those are just a few things that shredding season is all about. And over the next few weeks, I'm going to really get deep into how to get your body transformed from being, you could be in good shape and go to great shape. You could be in not so good shape and get to good shape. But the bottom line is, it's not just about losing a few pounds. Anybody can lose a few pounds. It's about getting ripped up, getting shredded, and taking your body back from sometimes years of abuse, and just getting back on that path and getting shredded.